So it's the next day, and I have my 39-week appointment today. In about an hour, I'll leave, and I'm excited. Last night, I did have lots of cramping, and he's been moving a lot, and I feel a lot of pressure. So I'm curious to see what she says about my appointment today. And I'm nervous because I still I don't know if I should get induced or not. And I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. But I am getting a lot of Braxton Hicks and cramping and stuff happening. So I know we're close. We're due in a week, so we have to be close. But it's like every other day I wake up with lots of indigestion and just feel yucky. And today it's like no matter what I eat or drink, I just feel really yucky. I haven't done my makeup yet. And so I don't know. I don't know what to expect today. But I'll keep you updated. Okay, so I just got back from my doctor's appointment, and my doctor said that I was a good 3 centimeters. I was 3 centimeters last week, just barely, I think. And I think I might be more than 3. I didn't really understand what she was saying. She was kind of you're a really good 3 centimeters, but I can't quite say it's 4, I guess. Maybe I'm 3.5, I don't know. But she said I was also very thinned out, as thin as I could be without being in labor. She said the rest will happen once I go into labor. But she said that if I wanted to be induced, she would just pump my water and I would have a baby. She was like, he is right there. Everything is super favorable. So she is very happy with my progression, and of course I don't have to be induced for any reason. She was just telling me that if I wanted to be, it would be really easy, because I had told her that I had been thinking about it. So my husband and I talked about it, and if I make it to Friday, we're going to try to schedule it for then. And if I make it to induction day, then I do. And if I don't, then we'll have a baby this week. Either way. So I'm waiting for the doctors to call me back to see if I can schedule it for Friday. But honestly, the last few days I've kind of hit a wall, and I just truly feel like labor is coming full on, soon. So I'm just, it's such a waiting game. Curious to see if I'll be able to get a date scheduled for Friday, or if I'll end up having to do it earlier or later, or what's gonna happen. Will he come on his own? Will I just go into labor really soon? I just don't know. I feel like so many things could happen, and I'm excited and nervous at the same time. Oh, there's a big belly. Is that your cuddly little bubby? What are you gonna do when I don't have a big belly anymore? I'm not gonna be there very long. In a few days, or maybe today. What are you doing? Addie, why are you picking your nose? Good morning. So it is Wednesday morning. Yesterday was my appointment, and I am waiting to hear back from the doctor for my induction schedule. I called and left a voicemail about doing it on Friday for her to break my water and start things if he's not here already. I took my lashes off, and I'm trying to redo them right now. I've been using these Kiss Volscara cluster lashes and others alike. So I'm gonna do them real quick to kind of just, I don't know, distract myself. I woke up pretty early. Last few days I've been waking up at like 5 a.m., which is early for me because I usually sleep till like 8. But terrible angle, sorry. I am feeling very crampy, and I don't know if it's baby day, but we'll see. Keep you updated. Is it his nap time? We'll be very quiet. Okay. What? You can't get it to stay? Let me see. Maybe we fold it and we put the duck with this and we just lay it right there. Now he's safe and sound. Night-night, little ducky. So my doctor called back and it looks like she's not available Friday for me to be induced. So we're gonna wait it out until Monday. So her nurse put me on the waiting list for Monday. And I don't think any of us think I'll make it that far, but we'll see. My due date is Tuesday, so we'll see what happens Monday. I might just wait it out until my due date at that point. But I hope this baby comes before I have to do an induction. I know I don't have to anyway, but he is already pretty big, so I kind of just like want to get him out. He's uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable, so I hope he comes on his own this week. So I feel like he's so close and my body is preparing nicely, so I know that it's going to be a good experience either way. But in here with Addie playing, sitting on my ball, trying to bounce and do whatever I can. My cheeks are red today. That happened with Addie at the end, and I feel like it's a sign of labor for me, like extra blood flow. So I'm kind of curious to see if that is the case. So we'll see. My nose is definitely getting puffy, so we shall see. So it's Thursday the 15th. I'm bouncing on my ball. We just went to our weekly Thursday pizza buffet at Mr. Gaddy's. Everybody keeps saying I look overdue, and I could agree because my belly is huge. So big. And no, this is not me leaking. This is a Gatorade that I spilled on my shirt from Addie's cup. But I am feeling a lot of pressure and my pubic bone is hurting more, and I feel really happy and positive and like good, but I definitely am uncomfortable today. I feel like he has dropped a lot, and he's moving, but he's not as like crazy as he was yesterday. So I don't know. I feel like he's like more engaged today, and I've also lost some more of my mucus plug, which is so gross. I've been slowly losing it, and I've lost more of it. So it just feels like things are progressing, and I'm curious to see if I'm still out of 3 or what is happening with my cervix. I feel like yesterday I had so much cramping that there had to be some changes that were made or something, because it was uncomfortable. And today I just feel a lot of pressure, and I'm bouncing and hoping to get some contractions that are consistent so that I can go to the hospital and have this baby. And we did schedule for Monday the 19th for him to be induced by my water being broken if he's not here by then. So I might opt out of it still, I don't know, but I think he's gonna come before then, so we shall see. You worshiping? The crunchy waffle. So I'm in assessment, and I came in because I was feeling a lot of pressure and my mucus plug coming out and having really strong Braxton Hicks, but not like super painful contractions or anything. But because of all of the progress I made thus far, I wanted to get checked out, and I'm currently they wanted to see if my water was leaking just in case with all the fluid that I've felt. So they're gonna check that again. They did it with a litmus or some weird piece of paper, and now they're gonna do like a Q-tip one. But she checked my cervix, and I'm 3 centimeters at least, and super thin, she said. And his head was like right there. So that's what we're doing now. The doctor wants to keep me here for 2 hours and monitor me and see what my contractions do. They're definitely showing up, probably having them every 10 minutes or less, so that's a good sign. I don't know if they'll speed up or fizzle out, but I asked for them to let me like move around in a minute so that I can kind of get things revved up, and hopefully we will really start being in labor soon. I've had a lot of pressure with each one of those contractions, so slowly but surely I think they're doing something. So we'll see if we get admitted, but if not, that's all right. We'll just come back when it's time.